Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a memory spread from the week, for the week of April 2nd to the 8th, and I'm using this kit from Wild Summer Designs called Spring Awakening. So it's very like Easter-ish, which this is the week after Easter, but you know, that's okay. I don't mind the Easter eggs in there. It's very pastel, very spring. This is a mini kit, by the way. And then I also have the little deco sheet, which I thought would come in handy this week. And I brought out these two washi. This might be a little bright, but I think maybe on paper it'll look a little more muted. I don't know. We'll see. And then this one matches like pretty much perfectly, so I thought that I would use this as my top washi. So I'm going to fill in my spread, and I will do a voiceover and speed you through. Okay, so I decided that the bottom washi was a little too thick, so I decided to cut off a part of it, a thin strip, and I'm going to be repurposing that. So I'm just using my X-Acto blade and my little cutting mat from Daiso. And I like to have a little bit of white space between the bottom of the boxes and the actual washi. I think it looks nice. And then I'm going to use that little strip that I have left to go at the top, kind of as like faux headers. I think it worked out really well because the washi was really busy. And then I went ahead and did the flags at the top. And then I picked this quote box, which says, "My favorite weather is bird chirping weather." And then I decided to use this washi, and I cut 2 strips of it, and I layered over the this week header. I was kind of trying to decide if I wanted to line it up, but it didn't really matter because the header was going to cover it anyway. And then, of course, I put it on crooked. And then next, I decided to put some of this deco at the bottom before moving on to Monday. So at the top of Monday, I put down this blue half box with a Once More With Love munchkin and put last round of meetings. So part of my job is to meet with the different campuses in my district. And so this was the week where I had the last round and one more meeting the next week, and we were done. And then I went ahead and put this meme in, which is, it's so funny. It says, "Teachers looking at the calendar after spring break." I love any and all versions of that meme. It just cracks me up. And that lady's like a really good sport about it. And then underneath that, I put, "It's been a great year so far, but the next 2 months will be crazy." And then I started to put down that full box there, but then I realized I forgot my video thumbnails. So I went ahead and put all of those in so I wouldn't forget on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So this week I put up my Playing With Me, of course, and then my March sticker haul and my new teen setup, which I am really loving that. And then I just cut down that full box, but then I cut it too much, so I just pieced it together. And it's like seamless. And then up on Tuesday, I put the money bag and put registered for my summer and fall courses. And then underneath that, I put these will be double what I'm used to. Summer, I'm not worried because I'll have extra time, but fall, Lord help me. So all of my classes will be doubled up, and it's going to be crazy. Hopefully they're not too bad. The one I'm doing right now is like a little too easy, so we'll see. And then I put down that full box with the eggs. I thought it went well right there. And then below that, I put this little flag with one of my swimmers from Planneresque and put, "I had a great swim today." I've been having a lot of great swims, but when they're good, I mark it. And then I forgot the weekend banner, so I put down that real quick. And then I'm just going through, I like to use my samplers in my memory spreads. It's just like a good way to use them, I think. So I was looking for stuff that I could use. I needed something to mark that I made some wedding invitations for a friend of a friend. So my best friend asked me to design, or my best friend's friend asked me to design her wedding invitations, and So I did that for her. I made a bunch of them. This wasn't actually my favorite, but it was her favorite, and the bride is always right. So I'm just right here. I'm just figuring out how to cover this up so that when I take pictures later, it's like gives some privacy to them. Not that anyone I think is going to be weird about it, but you never know. And then underneath that, I put the little heart. Well, I've used that other strip of washi. And then I put down the green little heart and put, I enjoy doing these kinds of projects. I get to be creative and do something for someone. So I also designed my best friend Kat's wedding invitation, which was super fun. And some parties that she had for her wedding. But it's just a good outlet. And then over on Thursday, I put down this full box with, oh, and the other one. Underneath that, I put a half box with, I looked through my samplers again and found this cute little clip. And I put the clip on there and put started prepping for testing because the next week was our first round of STAR testing, which is the state test in Texas. So I was helping the counselor. And then underneath that, I put a couple of strips of this washi and then a picture of this particular episode of My Favorite Murder, which was where they interviewed Patton Oswalt about his late wife's book, I'll Be Gone in the Dark, which is an excellent book. And so underneath that, I put I skipped my swim so I could walk and listen to this one. It was good. I liked it. And then up on Friday, I put down... I did originally put that image on Saturday, but I moved it over. Because I'm pretty sure I listened to some podcasts on the way to school that day, because I was driving by myself. And then underneath that, I put a half box with this little coffee time sticker, again from my little sampler stash. And then I found this one from Bubba Bear Studio that said, be jelly, and it was a jellyfish. Because I gave my last test of the year, which is awesome. I don't ever give a test for the last unit. We do a big end-of-year project, so this was our last unit test. And then above that, I put more STAR prep. And then on Saturday, I put this half box vertically along with some deco. And I searched through here looking for like a shopping bag or something because I went to this expo at our Civic Center. It was like a bunch of local people or people around Texas that had all kinds of stuff like clothes and food and home stuff. And it all kind of has like a, not necessarily a country feel to it, but like fixer-upper, like that kind of style. So I found this little sales sticker from an old Clever Gal Crafts sampler. And I put Ruffles and Rust Expo. It's like a traveling expo. It's just, they come every 6 months. It's great. So my best friend and I had so much fun at the expo. We found great stuff, clothes, jewelry, candles, and more. I spent way too much money. But when I actually looked at my budget, I hadn't actually spent that much money because I was under budget in certain areas and it just worked out. And then underneath that, I put another great swim with a little planner-esque swimmer. I was busy this day. I got a lot done. So underneath that, I put this funny looking cat from See Amy Draw. And I put a very productive day and finished with some cuddles with my kitties. And then up on Sunday, it was Rex Manning Day, which, if you don't know, is the fake holiday tied to the movie Empire Records. So naturally, I had to watch, just like I do every year, the movie Empire Records. So I put this half box with some washi behind it to kind of frame it. And these funny images, like it says a to-do list, like commit the perfect crime, chase the shoplifter, bring Rex's lunch, leave the couch, damn the man, save the empire. And then this other one who, I follow her on Instagram. I can't remember who it is. But it says, who glued these quarters down? Which is funny. And then over on my sidebar for my journaling section, I put, what a busy but great week. I'm so glad I could help out Misty with the invites and help Kelly with the testing stuff. I like being useful and helpful. It makes me feel good and it meets my own needs. I look forward to the next week at school. And that is everything. So here is the finished spread. I really like how this turned out. This is not my typical jam, but I think for this week, being a spring week and right after Easter, I think it works. So let me zoom in and I'll show you everything a little bit closer before I leave you. But I hope that you enjoyed this. I just think that it's just so like bright and springy. I love that meme. It's so funny. I wish there was something up here, but I'm not sure what to put. I still have some of the deco, but I don't know if it'll be like too crazy to be up there. I'll probably just leave it as is. Let me look at it once more and see. I don't know. I feel like maybe I can figure this out. Okay, give me a second and I will work it out. Maybe. Okay, there we go. I felt a little bad about decapitating that poor little bunny, but I don't know what else I was supposed to do. So this is the finished spread. I hope that you enjoyed this, and yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll see you next time. Bye!